boy, dropping those frames right away. That's what I'd like to see. Heaven forbid I go one stream without dropping astronomical amounts of frames. What was I doing? Can't remember what I was trying to do. After all my rampant cheating that I was doing. Actually, I think I'll just do a bunch of secondary quests. Yeah, that'd be best.
How's it feel?
DeBrose, welcome back, buddy. I'm celebrating getting done with, well, not all my Patreon things, but at least I'm done with the, sketches. Like, I do sketches, and I also do, the color ones, and I haven't gotten to the color ones yet, but finally done with all the sketches, so I guess I can quote-unquote relax. Alright, where am I supposed to go? All the way down here. Okay. And the only way I started playing this thing on, I started playing this thing on Death March. Decided I didn't really think a lot of the combat. I thought it was going to be a different kind of game. So I started wondering, well, I don't want to lower the difficulty, because it's kind of defeating the point. But I want to start a build, and apparently it takes like 2 hours to get one level. So eventually I just cheated. And I've been enjoying the game a lot more since then.
Sir, why we're up our noses in frights and horrors, imps, Samovillas, mammons,
Okay.
drakes, pikes. Oh,
You just keep on doing that. I'm gonna move on. Love how the horses magically teleports.
Go, go.
The past few days I've actually been going through the trouble of going to the DLC area so that I could get all the max armor and all that shit so I can get it out of the way. I'm like that. Like the thing about The Witcher isn't like Dark Souls or anything where if you find something on the ground, you can use it in-game. Like, it doesn't matter. In Witcher, you're just constantly finding leveled up versions of the same thing that you've had before, which kind of disappointed me. So I decided, you know what, I don't even like thinking about this. I don't enjoy the whole selling merchandise shit element of this game, so I'm just going to get rid of it. So that's part of the reason why I started cheating on it. Game is a lot more fun whenever you don't have to worry about all that. Oh, good. I've dropped 35% of my frames. That's good. Actually, hold on. What is today, anyways? God damn it. All my horse pills that I have to take are flying all over the room. You guys want to hear me make a phone call to my ISP people? I'm not even sure what day it is. Could be the weekend. Aha, they are open. Dial 2 for technical support chat. Yeah, Witcher doesn't really have much of a build system, does it? Good old technical support. Hey, this is Elon, and I'm trying to stream right now, and I'm getting, let's see, of course it could be related to Twitch servers, but I doubt it. I'm getting about 40% of my frames dropped. I was just wanting to know if you could monitor me for a minute. See if I'm dropping at a normal large amount of packets or anything like that. Okay. Usually whenever I stream on another site, Ricardo, I usually don't drop many frames. Usually about 5% total at the end of the stream, which is, you know, considering Air the Air is pretty consistent. So usually it's just Twitch only. So I was just wondering if it was me or them. So it kind of looks like it is them again. Okay, this is mainly just what I wanted to check out. It's always really hard for me to try to figure out how to test for that, other than just calling you guys. I know that last time I called, someone said that I was actually dropping a large amount of packets for some reason, and I think they fixed it or something. Who knows? So that's the reason why I wanted to check. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I can just do... Okay, I'll have to figure out another way around that then. Because I'm still dropping, like... Actually, it's going up since we've been talking. Almost about 45% of all my frames. I always had this problem with Twitch specifically, don't know why. And that's the main reason why I have the point-to-point, just so that I can stream lively on Twitch of all things. I'll figure it out some other way. Alright, that's all I wanted to know, though. Whether it's frame related or not. Okay, that's all I need. Thank you. Okay. So it is indeed related to Twitch. Because according to my ISP people, I'm actually not dropping any information at all. So the drop frames are actually the responsibility of Twitch in this case. I don't know why, but it is. One of those things that I've never figured out and probably never will. And for the record, I'm actually streaming to the Ashburn, Virginia servers. Usually I try to stream to the Chicago ones. Welcome back, oh god. I usually try to stream to the Chicago ones, but I did some testing with as far as how reliable they happen to be. And it turned out that the Virginia one was the one that had the least amount of latency to it. Although it could be... I don't know why it would be related to packet drops, but... changing servers is really the only thing I can think to do. Really, the reason why I have not been streaming on Twitch too much, aside from the fact that I've been working, is the fact that I hate looking down and knowing that 100% of the content of the stream is going to be me talking about my problems with the internet. That's always what my streams end up being. Wait, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, this guy? What if I can talk him through the window? Nah, it won't let me. I wanted to have a hilarious fuck up of the camera while I do that. Old Sage.
We know each other?
Not personal, like, though I've seen ye many times. I've a gift. I see the future. Yours as well.
But not for free, I guess.
I don't ask much. If you've a bite to eat.
Boy, is Gwent a shitty card game. I thought that it might be... like, whenever I first started playing it, I thought, oh, this is interesting. You actually have to position things... Welcome back. Actually, not welcome back. Hello. Alamig. New person. I thought that it was going to be sort of like chess in a way the first time that I saw it. Because, you know, you lay out the cards in a specific location. Welcome back, Souls. And, I thought, oh, you have to worry about whether they're in the front line, the mid line, or the back line, and you have to do things to counter it. This might end up being a very strategic game. And then it turns out, no, it's just a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! It just depends, you win based on whether you have the good cards or not. So, Gwent, really shitty game. Was really disappointed with that.
Since I were a tyke, my mother...
And apparently getting all the Gwent cards is a nightmare.
I falls into a cauldron full of some magic brew.
Seriously?
If I'm to tell it serious, 'twere as a youth that I got hit in the back of me head with a rock. Started seeing more than others.
Like the idea that he gained psychic abilities because someone hit him in the head.
Here.
Then again, that's what happened to poor old Bardock.
A fine offering, well worth a foretell.
I can see the future.
All right. Let's hear it.
I see a white wolf.
Oh, that's me.
Looks on as the great.
They're really ham-fisted with the stupid
what
white
you
wolf
guys see.
thing.
The silver lily. He wants
Genetic
to
material
Material
exchange.
exchange. So I saw. Souls.
But the serpent is quicker. The lily must perish.
Okay.
That's not the future. Lived through that. And you probably heard about it in some ballad.
My third eye grows foggier the older I become. But if you bought me some dragon's root,
Rare plant.
rare indeed. But it did once.
One thing
grow
I've
in
noticed
a
through these
cave
quests,
southeast of here.
Geralt is really stupid. Like, he falls for shit all the time. And I kind of get the impression this guy just wants me to go do some dumb errands for him. And welcome back, Whitey. Good old Whitey. Just how much you think Gwen is amazing. Oh, right.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
But he never thinks about it. It never really registers with poor Geralt here that maybe he's being used. Like I did the expert alchemy quest to get it out of the way early on in the game. I noticed that Geralt, it never occurs to him that they're just trying to get drunk. Like, Geralt is really stupid. Why does the horse always have to appear in the most inconvenient place possible? You know what? Chase me. Chase me, you stupid fucking horse. I like how it just casually tries to trot up to you, too. Like, it doesn't run up to position where it should. Look at it. It's having to try to race to catch me. And now it has to teleport. Stupid, worthless piece of shit horse.
Move it.
So this horse gets... Like, horse controls are always terrible in video games. And bad horse controls are the worst. This is not the worst horse control thing I've ever seen, but it's still kind of bad.
Go, go.
And having him stick to surfaces and try to do his stupid whinny animation anytime he hits the smallest rock and stuff, it really gets on my nerves. A lot of the times I, like, look at this. Like, really? Do I have to do even this?
Come on, Roach.
Like, is it really that hard?
Whoa.
What if I can kill this hare? Shh. He'll never suspect me. The crossbow in this game is terrible, too. Look at that. It does not aim where you want it to. Here? Wow. Truly amazing. Wow, the hitbox... Okay, maybe this is something that I'm not allowed to kill. Yep, I guess I can't kill it. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, Geralt. Completely incapable of killing even a little deer. Or a deer. A hare. Okay, I have to go find some dragon root or something, apparently. And yes, for anyone joining in, Geralt here is level 100 because I got tired of dealing with that element of the game and find that it's a lot more fun whenever I don't have to worry about it. But I also did not want to change the difficulty. The game is weirdly balanced. I don't know why there's 4 different difficulties in this game.
Amazing.
Well, a game should have 1 difficulty, or 2 at most. Here we go. Oh, they're level 2. This is going to go poorly for them. I'm not overly fond of how monsters love to run up and just attack you non-stop. That does get old. I noticed it a lot whenever I was playing through the game at level 1. on Death March, there's a lot of cases of the game being in love with spawning like 10 or something monsters at the same time and just having them completely overwhelm you. I find that the most fun in this game is whenever you're just fighting one human being, 1 versus 1, which almost never happens. Nah, I'm not gonna pick up anything. Oh, here it is. Pick it up. This is another thing. Like, you have to be perfectly positioned or else Geralt is not going to do anything.
Wonder if it can really help.
You can't be standing on top of the thing that you want to pick up. No, no, no. You need to be standing slightly to the side, looking directly down at it.
Amazing.
And you can't be looking kind of off to one side or not. You have to be looking directly straight at it. What are those minor annoyances? Yeah, the combat in this game is not particularly great. Which kind of surprised me. I heard people going on and about how good the combat was. And whenever I looked at streams, I thought, oh, it does things like auto-block and things. And it ties parries to where you just hit the button at the right time on the block button, which is something I wish that Souls games always did. So whenever I found out, oh, in this game the only thing you do is just cast one sign and then spam fast attacks and spam potions to cover all the damage that you take as a result. That really disappointed me. And I started looking up different kinds of builds. And I noticed a lot of people actually
Not so
saying
fast, Roach.
that sure, you can do X or whatever, but just tapping the fast attack button over and over again is actually way more viable. So disappointed. I hear a bear. Oh, there's a bear. Let's go kill a bear, I guess. Come here, you. Enemies also love running around like this. Like, they don't just kind of peruse areas. They run to a place, they sprint there, stop, and then sprint again. So that you can't, like, line up shots to hit them. It's really irritating. Like, bear, all you're doing is looking for berries. Can you fucking calm down? I noticed the game is in love with dodging the same way that Souls games are. Yep, level 100 is kind of useful. The hitbox on these bear swipes is kind of bullshit. Ah, damn it, I should have picked up that bear hide. It's gonna weigh me down. I have not tried the whirl skill.
That's it, Roach.
I'm actually using a heavy, technically a heavy build. A heavy strike build. It took me a long time to be able to research all that shit. And what? Actually, hold on. I'll show you the fucking thing. This is what I'm doing right now. Still have 8 points left over. One of the reasons why I cheated up is because I got sick and tired of worrying about ability points. Like, early on, I thought I was going to do a combat alchemy build because everyone said that's the best one. But then I realized that Witcher is absolutely in love with potions. Like, it obsesses over potion use. And one of my pet peeves in games are potions. Like, I hate potions. I hate the idea that you are just selecting an item that lowers the difficulty for you. You're not doing anything different. It doesn't change how you play the game. It just alters invisible numbers, and that's all it does. And The Witcher is completely madly infatuated with them, for some bizarre reason. I guess because the books are so fascinated with alchemy for some reason. But going through these skills, I noticed these are all fucking boring. Because all they do is just encourage you to go around collecting flowers, make a shit ton of different potions and things like that, meditate all the time, and just spam them. So I decided early on, I'm not going to do that shit. And I also realized that in order to get something like this, like Synergy, like I only put a bunch of stuff in alchemy just to get this, you end up having to dump 30 levels. 30 levels just to get this one skill. There's a lot of things I would consider to be not good about The Witcher's combat system. Its level up system is atrocious. Really have not been impressed with it.
Come on.
But that's what I'm using right now. It is a heavy strike build. Technically, it's an adrenaline build. Nice pathing horse. Good job. Such a good horse.
Giddy up.
It's technically adrenaline build, but I find it incredibly difficult to maintain adrenaline the way that I play. Welcome back, Have Better Days. I find that, the game is, like, even the game, like, people say spamming fast attacks is optimal, right? And I find that even the developers seem to be pushing that, because the adrenaline system does not really work if you are patient. Like, if you take out your sword and just guard all the time, it's not gonna do the guarding animation since there's not an enemy nearby. But if you just take out your sword and just do nothing but guard and wait for the perfect chance to strike and things like, you know, actually, like, be smart. Like, if you actually, you know, are smart and intelligent about the way that you're fighting, the game punishes you heavily for it. So you absolutely must run in just, I'm a big dumb animal. Oh, I took a lot of damage. I was potion in my butt. And you just do that until you win.
You're back.
That's Witcher combat. Here's your dumb root or
Got
whatever.
what you asked for.
Thank ye. Now I need a moment.
He's probably just making alcohol and getting drunk somewhere. Oh, no, never mind. He's probably just masturbating. I guess he's gonna do drugs so that he can see the future.
I see a wolf striving forward towards
The wolf is me.
solitary tower midst a blizzard.
The tower is a tower. The blizzard is a
Follows
blizzard.
swallow. Yet the swallow does not heed
The swallow is the dumb girl that I'm following.
Soaring higher and higher, for it knows 'tis its last flight.
I can't find her
As
because she's gonna
dwarves
die
say,
or something.
So shall it be. Look for the signs. The world will perish amidst ice.
Everyone's always missing huge amounts of teeth in this
With the
game.
new sun, reborn of the elder blood of Henniker.
I can take a wild guess and say that none of this ever happens.
Iflene's prophecy.
Leave me be. Go. Go now.
His too toasted on that. Actually, he probably didn't even use that dumb root I brought him. It's probably unrelated. He probably was just getting me to do some shit just because. So, that prophecy told me nothing other than I'm following someone that I can't find, and I won't find her because she's going to die, and we're all going to die. The end. Quite amazing. Quite amazing. Okay, let's go do another one, I guess. Collect them all. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. No, I don't want to do anything in Novigrad. I'm fucking sick of Novigrad. I had to do a lot of... Actually, I don't think I even picked this. I had to do a lot of shit in Novigrad just to be able to get to the point where I could go to the DLC area to get all the max level shit. So I'm fucking sick of being in that shitty-ass city. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, horse. Come here, horse. Your stupid armor. Your terrible animations. Wait, where am I even going? Oh, it's way over there? Eh, I'll ride there. Why not? Maybe I'll actually encounter something interesting along the way. Actually, another thing I could do rather than just doing quests is just go from little areas like this.
Oh there, Roach.
I could go from here to here, just finding these little icons, killing knickers. Does that sound racist to you, knicker? Fucking knickers. Uh-oh. Explosive. Ah!
Come on.
Oh, come on, music. Well, you can see how much in love this game is with,
Necker's surface here. Dig their way out.
Yeah, they sure do, buddy. How in love this game is with spammy enemies. Huge amounts of enemies. I will say that I've noticed this. Actually, I probably should pick this up. As long as it's nothing that weighs me down. I have noticed that, this game is sort of what Skyrim tried to be. Like, I would not say this is a perfect game. It's a fine game, but it has a lot of minor problems. It also has a lot of core problems with, like, its combat and level up system and whatnot. But, it does seem to be doing everything that Skyrim wanted to do, but better. come on, you fucking horse. Go the right direction. You can't go down this hill with a... Oh, here, let me demonstrate. Let me bitch about this. Like even this, just trying to go up this fucking embankment. Oh, it's so hard. Oh my god, it's so hard. I have to make it sprint just to get to do that. Let's just walk down this little tiny embankment. Easiest thing in the world. Fucking simple as shit. Let's just walk down this embankment. Come on, horse. Oh, now you want to do it? Now he wants to do it. No, fuck you. We're going back up and you're going to do exactly what you were doing a second ago. Here, walk down this embankment right here. Oh, now he wants to do it. Before, he was veering off to one side and refusing to go down. Yeah, fuck you too, horse. Fucking shitty-ass horse. Yeah, the inventory weight. That's probably a mod. Yeah, let's kill these guys, too. He just flipped. Come on, finally. Damn. This is what I'm talking about. Look at how spammy these enemies are. Like, the game is absolutely... Look at this one enemy just constantly attacking. Not even giving me even a sliver of a chance to be able to do anything. Like, the game is really fascinated with this. It also loves dodging. Like, the only way of actually dealing with this problem is to dodge. I mean, technically, you can parry, but the game is not very cooperative when it comes to parrying monsters. It's really good about parrying humans, but for some reason, it doesn't want to parry monsters particularly well. There it goes. Oh, this game's so weird. Combat system, not particularly amazing. It's serviceable. I think, like, the best part of Witcher has been the cutscenes, the storytelling for the most part. There's been some misses, but for the most part, it's been alright. But combat, definitely not the combat.
Dig their way out.
Combat just kind of exists. Powdered monsters. It's nice of them to powder their own monster tissue. Horse. Look, this is another fucking thing. I go to get on the horse runs away. No! Come get me, Gerald. Fuck you. Fucking hate this horse. The fact that it's named Roach also really bothers me. He says at one point that he names all of his horses Roach. I don't know why. I don't care. It's his stupid name. It's kind of gross. Stop it. Like, if you're gonna be that lazy, just name your horses Horse. Like, here's another case. The horse stopped because it refuses to do this. It can't possibly conceive of just jumping off this thing. You have to do it yourself. Even though the response time for the jump is really... Oh, God. Is really delayed. Yeah, wolves roam in packs, or whatever it is. I know, the cliff is super scary. Do it anyways. Boy, am I glad that I got done with Dragon's Dogma. What a spectacularly mediocre in many places, but more than the sum of its parts games Dragon's Dogma was. Not a particularly good game. Another game with lots and lots of minor problems. But still kind of just fine. Come on, horse. You can do it. There's a random cave for some reason. I'll just leave you stuck in these trees. Aha. So this was something. It's not bad looking. I refuse to light a torch for these situations. So what is this exactly? More of these generic mushrooms. Oh, so this was nothing. This must be a cave that is dedicated to a plot-driven quest later in the game that I just accidentally found. Dragon's Dogma is fine. It's another game that kind of has a lot of build problems with it. Where did you even come from? It's another game that has a lot of build problems. Its most obvious glaring flaw is that since it was made by, for God's sakes, that since it was made by Capcom, they were like that shit. It's a good thing I'm like way above this thing's level. I don't like dodging past enemies and having them just immediately turn around and hit me anyways. It's another problem I have with this game. Like, sometimes you can actually parry enemies and you'll just get hit anyways, or you can dodge enemies and you'll just get hit anyways.
Giddy up.
Because the game really, really wants you to use potions. Guess I can't go through this. Wonderful. Could I please... this is not something I want to deal with right now. Geralt, can you please... Trees... For God's sakes, oh my god, this game. Oh. Oh, I hate just trying to get places in this game. I don't know why they're so obsessed with doing this shit. Come on. Come on, there you go. Oh my god. Teleport to me, horse. Are you down here? Where are you? You're over here now? God, this game. Ugh.
Go,
okay.
Go.
For background, I played probably about 40 minutes of Witcher. I almost said Roach 1. About 40 minutes of Witcher 1. I played about 2 hours of Witcher 2. But I completely forgot that I did because I was so bored by it. Witcher 1 I distinctly remember because it had some of the worst dialogue I have ever read in a video game. You could tell that it was lifted straight out of the book. Apparently it's well known for having really bad translation issues, but you could tell that it was just kind of typical fantasy tripe. Like it was written with the same... I can't remember the exact lines, but I do remember making the decision of... This looks like it was just pulled straight out of one of those shitty fantasy novels that you'll find at your garden variety bookstore on the shitty fantasy genre aisle.
What's become of me in me elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a
Oh, come on, chill.
I was born a noble's daughter.
I like how even though they're Polish, they all speak with British accents sometimes. Actually, my favorite area so far has been the French area. With the overly noble and flowery assholes. I like those guys.
What happened to him?
A caller came one day. A drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I returned.
She looks like an older woman, but she's
Outside
actually 29.
Folk claimed monsters had infested
It was
our
rough
home.
back then.
Come to nest there.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
Could have just told me that.
You're a witcher, right?
Oh ho ho!
No
There are
ordinary
monsters
man
in me
can be so
house.
eager. Don't
Need to
fret.
pluck the
It's
ticks
all
off
the
me
same to me,
vulva.
provided you're honest. The house?
Yeah, I
is
can
east
definitely
of
kill
here.
them. That's quite
Take
enough,
this
thank you.
key. Once you've driven off the beast,
Your entire
look for a
savings?
chest. My treasure. Savings, really.
Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose of clearing out your
What'll
house?
that leave you with?
A roof over
That's a
my
good point.
head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell.
If she didn't care that much, couldn't
But
she
I
just
know you witchers don't work for free.
go
You can
spend,
never
like,
let
couldn't she
go
just live
without
somewhere
honest
else?
pay. God's keep you.
Eh, whatever. Like I give a shit. Go loot my house, is what the quest is. Wait, why is our house this far away? Wait, this better not be on the other side of the planet for some reason. Why is it so far away? It's not even one town over, it's 2 towns over. Old woman, you're making me ride this shitty horse again. I'm gonna loot the hell out of her. I don't even need the crap in her house. I'm gonna loot the shit out of it.
Giddy up.
Just because she made me ride this dumb horse again. Here, I'm just gonna... This is one thing I do like about this game. That you can just hold down the A button, and it's just like, you're on a road. We'll make you follow the road. I always thought that was nice. And actually, my drop frameage has actually gone down, so if you're having problems with stream, it's probably Twitch being Twitch. Don't know why, just it's that way. Who knows why? Yeah, apparently just getting to level 40 is some amazing feat normally. Which is one of the reasons why I cheated and just put myself at level 100. Because just getting to like level 3, I think, took like 4 hours. And apparently you can't level up by just fighting random monsters. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. I just wanted to fight some random monsters. I got really tired of doing nothing but story quests all the time. But apparently there's not really any reason to go around just fighting things. Like the game actively discourages you from actually doing that.
Must be the manor the old woman mentioned.
So that's one of the other reasons why I did that. Because I just got tired of doing nothing but walking from character to character, listening to them go on and on about how their brother was killed by so-and-so from the north or whatever. Like, yes. What? Are there bombs here?
Booby trap. Whoever said it knew what they were doing. Never known a monster to set a trap. Someone's here.
Okay. And then there's another one right next to it.
One less to worry about.
Wow, it takes him a long time to disarm those, too. This looks like another trap.
Tripwire. Something's not right.
Why would people rewatch my Dark Souls stream that much? Must be a very unfortunate life you're leading. Oh, can I pick up the explosives? No? Oh, I can still see it, but it won't actually...
Tripwire.
I like the... I like the 3 crossbows just pointing right at me. Wow, look at this. Look at this technique he's using to disarm all these. Oh, and I have to disarm all of them? Wait. I'm only getting 1 prompt for... who fucking cares? I like how he can disarm it with telekinetic powers. That's quite amazing. I like how he walked over that trap and just exploded, and he's on fire. Just casually, like, just standing here on fire. Huh. Booby trap. Yeah, Gerald. Yes. Yeah, I could always use some more linen. There's something else about this game that I was going to complain about. I'm sure I'll discover it later on. So why did I come in here? No reason? Alright, good. It's good. Here's... Wow, shit's all over the place. Don't tell me I have to disarm all these. Oh, it takes him so long. Forget it, I'm just gonna barge in here. I love his dumb Batman vision he has.
Woman's brother. Must be.
So I take it that her brother actually faked his own death or something. Or some dumb shit like that. That mug is awfully tempting, but I think I'll pass. This candelabra, no. Don't really need a rope. Okay. It's weird that you're not allowed to really... You can sort of run, but you can't really run. Almost ran right over another one.
One less to worry about.
Okay, so... Where am I actually supposed to go to kill these things?
The tripwire. The tripwire.
The tripwire. Tripwire. Oh, don't rewatch the Star Siege LP. Actually, technically, I guess the Star Siege LP is not actually complete until I do the human campaign. Which I will probably never do. But I still consider it to be... Ah, there we go.
Wonder what door this opens.
Probably the key to the barn, if it says Sturdy Barton Key on it. Which I don't know why you would say that on the key. Not many people will label their keys in such a manner. But I will probably never...
Tripwire.
Yes, I know. I'll probably never... Oh, here we go. Surely, since this one is red... No, don't... This is another thing. Like, in this case, I guess it wants me to blow off the thing. Yeah, okay. But often you'll come up to something you're trying to pick up, and for some reason they're in love with putting these little bitty lamps right over things that you need to pick up or interact with. So you'll get caught in this trap of extinguishing and relighting lamps over and over again. What the hell's
What's
that?
that smell?
It's probably not blood. They have lots of things to read, but they tend to place them in areas in which they would interrupt something that you're doing, so there's not really much reason to read them at that particular moment. But I am carrying around a large amount of books. So there don't seem to be any monsters. And there's nothing up here either. Hope they didn't want me to stay up there. Guess not. What am I supposed to do here? There's a lot of traps, but nothing to actually do. It says kill the monsters, but I'm guessing this is actually... It actually wants me to discover the mystery of who did something. Okay, there we go. This is where it wants me to go.
Somebody lived here once.
Oh, it looks like evil runes.
Something here. A chest.
That's it?
Dolores.
Oh, it's another case of the game putting things too close together. Okay. So... I unlock this barn for no reason? Maybe it's back here. In this tiny... No, I can't even get inside the... Why do they even model this? Okay, so I unlocked the barn to get in here for no reason whatsoever. Excellent, excellent. I have noticed The Witcher is also very fond of doing things like this. It loves wasting your time. No wonder it's so hard to level up, when the only way that you can level up is using, finishing quests. But the quests themselves love wasting
One less
your
to
time.
worry about.
Maybe I
One
need
less
to go
worry
inside this
about.
little cave thing back here. Oh, this is so fascinating. This thing that's hidden. Yeah, here we go. This is probably it. This looks like some sort of stupid shit that it wants
No
me to
one's been
use.
here in a long time.
Can I not like this? Really? All the accidental candles in this game, and I'm not allowed to like that thing. I'm transfixed by this game sometimes. There we go. No, come on, Geralt. There you go.
Skeleton in the closet. Happens in the best families.
What skeleton? Looks like a big pile of bricks to me.
A man. In his 30s.
Oh,
40s
there's a
maybe.
skeleton here. So, I'm guessing someone trapped him back here?
Couple of pages missing.
Ah, finally, something I actually want to read.
Thus I die in darkness.
Don't read it before I do, you dumb cocksucker. Shut up!
Mercy.
And so the time has come for me to die. I'm going to barricade myself behind this wall of starvation in the dark, alone in my own manor, while my servants bring in a fresh harvest just beyond these walls. Really, you can't hear someone through just a single wall. My cries are in vain. No sound escapes from this stony grave. From the tomb that my friend Roderick... Yeah, Roderick. Isn't the name of her brother, I think? Yeah, this is not the worst wrong in his enemy. Stole my Dolores, so I curse him. I get the impression if anyone wants me to kind of think I'm a sister, tell the truth. I was killed by the man who seduced her. So the guy that she's fucking killed her brother, and he somehow cursed her to make ghosts or something. the ghost that I have not encountered at all up to this point. So, there's really not much of a haunting going on right here so much as someone is just setting traps. Okay. Well, I'm still not done. I am still not done. It's still trying to tell me to kill monsters. Even though I have not encountered any such things up to this point. I don't even care. Just fucking walk through them. I don't care, girl. I don't care. You take too long to disarm them. I'm tired of this. If you die walking through these traps, I really don't give a shit. Nothing, nothing. Trap. I'm thinking about just leaving. I've figured out the mystery of this stupid village. Does it want me to just disarm every trap in this village or something, and that counts as defeating monsters? Like, is that what it wants me to do? What's going on?
One less to worry about.
Oh, this is the most exciting quest. Well, I've done pretty much everything that this
Tripwire.
game is going to let me do. Like I said, I played Witcher 1 briefly. It was terribly written, and it was extremely janky. Awful game. Played Witcher 2, but found it to be incredibly boring and did not care about anything that was happening. Witcher 3, way more money was pumped into it, but it still has the same sort of weird problems that the other two games seem to have. They're just not noticeable since it's, you know, better funded.
Problem solved.
Uh-huh. Problem solved. I'm glad they had the option of removing that stupid fisheye effect for whenever he's using his Witcher senses. Yeah, you found another one. Good job, girl. What about this? I haven't checked the, what? Haven't checked the outhouse. Can I blow the outhouse open? This is the biggest outhouse I've ever seen. Maybe it's just a shed. Nope, nothing in here. I hear wolves. Hungry wolves. I think I've gone completely around the edge of this map. I'm just trying to go around the perimeter to see if I can find anything. Oh, God, do there need to be so many trees packed together like this? I get it's a forest, but still. So I've been down there, I've been inside the barn, I've been inside both houses. Been inside the little shack area. There's nothing else to do here. Yeah, I think I'm done with this quest. I don't know what else to do here, so I'm just done. Alright, let's just find something else to do. The dumb old woman can die in a ditch for all I care. Let's just start roaming around, finding things. Come on, God! So much shit all over the map. I don't care at this point. Problem has been solved. I'm just going to kill monsters instead.
Come on.
This is the shit I'm talking about. Like, what are you supposed to do in this situation other than dodge? The enemies never run out of stamina. And of course, heavy attacks are incredibly slow on my heavy attack build. Which is why everyone says don't use heavy attacks. They're incredibly situational and don't really do much of anything. This is a game that really needs to be heavily modded by somebody. Like, this game really needs a lot of changes made by fans. The core base of how this game works just does not make any sense.
Necker's surface here. Dig their way out.
I read the chat, but you guys were going on about some other thing. About the time you actually got around to actually telling me that something was going on in a well somewhere. I had already decided that I was going to leave, which was like 2 minutes past you because of the delay on Twitch. This is more entertaining for me anyways, just going from place to place. I actually enjoy doing this more than I enjoy doing the quests a lot of the time. Hello, teleporting roach horse. Come along. For some reason, I've always liked big, ugly trees in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by nothing. It's one of my favorite things.
Come on.
There's an extra big tree on the southern end of this map, I think. But whenever I tried to go up to it, it wouldn't let me. I guess because it's plot related or something. Oh, these ragdolls.
Necker's surface here. Dig their way out.
They sure do, buddy. But that giant-ass tree is way down here, I think? Is this where it is? I think it's like right here, yeah. It's kind of in this area. But I tried to jump up top of it, but there were invisible walls preventing me from doing so. And they very carefully made it so that you can actually... No, don't do that. Yeah, okay, just stand on top of it. I don't care. Problem solved. I was having a drink while that was happening. Hello there. So, I found that the only way of actually getting up there was some sort of cave system I was not allowed to go inside of. Man, this crossbow is so fucking useless. And it doesn't even lock on particularly well. This is the most mundane of combat. Alright, that's enough. I like how my my sword can do like 2,000 to 4,000 damage, but my crossbow does like less than 100. Actually, I think my favorite areas are the ones where, once you clear them out, then a sprawling village emerges. Always like those.
Come on, Roach.
Don't know why. I guess because it feels like you're accomplishing something.
Giddy up.
Oh no, I actually enjoy the combat way more whenever it's easier. This is Death March right now, actually. I'm just very high level. Yeah. Level 1 guard dog, you will be not the death of me. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. See, that's way more entertaining to me. What if I can parry this dog? Have you ever parried a dog? I like the wind-up animation on their attacks that you can't actually see. No, maybe I can't parry a dog. I'm gonna get rid of one of them. No, I can parry a dog. Okay, there we go. I didn't know if that was possible or not. Get a horsin'. They really like horsin' as an insult. I don't know why. They act like it's the most amazing insult that's ever been. Ow! Who the fuck did that? Oh. Well, I can't really do anything about him just yet. Arrow guys are really awful. I really enjoy killing them whenever I get up next to them. Little bastard. Sat there waiting on me. Oh, come on. There we go. That's what I wanted. Nice arrow in the sky. That's my favorite bit. Alright, up we go. Oh, here it is. Come on. You can do it. Come on, Geralt. There you go. Who's a big boy?
We'll flail your skin.
Too late to surrender.
See, I enjoy combat whenever it's like this, a 1 versus 1 like this.
Don't let him catch his breath.
I really look forward to For Honor. This what makes me think of this. Like, For Honor could be disappointing in some way, but to me, this is way more satisfying than being forced to fight, like, 9 guys at the same time. Witcher is way too fascinated with that. The game is a lot more fun whenever it's just this. Oh, I gotta pick that up. Okay, what was I doing here? Just clearing out the area, I guess? There's a circle around it, which I thought is supposed to mean that I'm supposed to clear out the area of enemies, but I don't see any enemies that are actually left. This whole area seems to be full of deliberately confusing progression markers. Like things that I'm supposed to do, and it's not clear what exactly I'm supposed to do. Yep, this is definitely an area with a bunch of dead people in it. Maybe I should kill my horse. That would probably be the solution. Wait, something's beeping over here. No, guess nothing important. I guess it just does that whenever there's a detected life form of any kind, whether it's a deer or whatnot. I don't know. I don't really care. Let's just go on to the next thing. Unfortunately, For Honor is not going to come out until February of next year, which is really disappointing. I'm not going to go south. Let's just go over here, I guess. In the meantime, I guess I'll just have to play Xenoverse 2, which I'm sure is just going to be a very heavily modded version of Xenoverse 1, which itself was a very rage-inducing game. I played that one time on stream, if you guys remember. And I believe even you guys got very irritated with the game because what I was having to do was like 1 versus 3 fights constantly, where I was getting stun-locked to the point that I couldn't even move. So even you guys were like, man, this game looks like it sucks ass. And it pretty much does, yeah. Oh, I wish I could make this horse dive off into the ocean. That would be really satisfying. Oh, look. Are these wyverns in this game? They are so adorable looking. They're so stumpy and stupid. Look at them. They're so dumb looking. Oh, come here. Geralt has terrible reach in this game. You know this. No, 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 no. Come on. I forgot. Look at that. I get really sick of this. This fucking shitty-ass hitbox detection on this game. If you're gonna make me fight enemies that are like 5 times larger than I am, at least allow me to hit the fucking things.
Draconid nest. Need to destroy it.
They're so stumpy and dumb looking. Necropolis.
More will spawn.
Have not heard of it.
Need to destroy the nests.
Know nothing about it. I'll just have Geralt stand on top of it. He'll be fine. Ah, so warm. And apparently there's yet another monster nest over here.
Looks like rain.
It sure does, buddy. You got it. You're a sharp one. Apparently something is happening for some reason. Is this just a random boss fight for some reason?
Wyvern. Lucky me.
Oh, I guess this is a boss fight for some reason. Damn it, I hate that reload. Come on, stop firing your fucking crossbow, jackass. And he's dead. Oh, yeah, let's pick up. Oh, for God's sakes.
It's huge.
Huge! Royal Wyvern. Don't usually come this big.
It's feasted plenty.
Another video game sin.
Attacking
Locking
those
people
travelling
into a
alone.
cinematic whenever they're trying to do something.
Rail wagon, then chased us to the cave. We ran like hell.
Nearly lost all legs along the way.
What do they call ye, master?
My beard has nearly 5,000 fleas.
Geralt of Rivia.
I named the biggest slice junkie.
Young'uns.
So yeah, it locked me into that cinematic to tell me that there was once a dragon that nearly ate them. Ta-da! Oh, I get a trophy for it? That's weird. I love how it's very squeamish about showing him claiming trophies. He claimed a, what was it? A giant's head whenever I got to the DLC area. It's not even like a monster head, it was just like a guy. Like, it's just like a... It just looks like a guy, a giant guy. It's just a giant. And he cut off the guy's head and carried it around with him. Like, really? Could we not do that? Okay, what was it? Oh, I wanted to see how shitty this weapon was that I picked up. Actually, for some reason, I have noticed that, like, supposedly this is the best weapon and gear that you can get in the game. This is my dumb, Quinn Ursine, attack power crit build that I'm using. I've noticed that, generic shit that you pick up does deal more innate damage. It just has terrible, like, it doesn't have the weird other benefits that you get from... It's like an MMO. This is one of the weird things about this game. Like, the Witcher loot system is like a fucking MMO. It's so bizarre. Like, it gets to the point that pretty much everyone is going to have the same 5 or 4 sets of armor that everyone else has. Like, every player looks exactly the same at the end of their games. I've always hated that about just games in general. It kind of worries me about, this is kind of a weird tangent, but it kind of worries me about Breath of the Wild, the new Zelda game coming out. Because I noticed that you can pick up enemy weapons and use pretty much any enemy weapon, and you don't get the Master Sword right away or anything. And you don't even have to use a sword, but you can even wear all sorts of different kinds of clothing. But I get the impression that at the very end of that game, or even midway through that game, you're going to get the Master Sword and the green tunic, and that's pretty much going to be it. It'll have the best stats, it'll never break, so there's no reason to ever use anything else. And that kind of has me a little bit concerned, because it seems like they're adding in a whole subsystem for the game that they don't want you to use. And you know that a Zelda game would definitely do something like that. Because they have such a raging boner for their own internal lore to the point that they're willing to make the Master Sword the best thing in every single regard. I hope it's not like that, but it could be. Let's pick another one, actually, since it's way out there. Go over here.
Hey, go, Roach. Go faster, Roach.
By the way, the reason why my, oh, for God's sakes! Pulling me another fucking cinematic.
Steal much.
See any monsters, eh? Start off with we've no need for you.
These guys are dressed like bandits so that you know that you're going to be getting into a fight with them no matter what you say.
Actually,
So why not
I
provoke
see
a fight?
few monsters.
Where? Ready, damn it, dumber than a hunkle lard you are. He means us.
We're common folk. You're the mutant. The poxy freak. Get him, lads.
Get him, lad. Go get him. Get this level 100 Witcher we so much for after days.
I wish I could get a big heavy weapon like that. Since all their weapons are just ignoring the fact that I'm guarding. Oh, for God's sakes. Come on, hit one of them. This is Deathmark, so you can still die to guys like this. Witcher combat system's really shitty. If it just tried to restrict the number of enemies you have to deal with at any one time to something more like 3. If it just do that, it would be a lot better, because it just does not... The way the enemies are really spammy and spread out around you, it just does this trick way too often. Ooh, a chicken leg. Actually, I don't know anything that you have to pick up. So did I clear out this area accidentally or something? Yeah, whatever. Come here, ghost horse. I know, the Master Sword is the best. You know what I'm really glad about? That the Master Sword is not a katana. I'm really glad about that, because I would just be furious with that game if every single time that you played any of them, the very best thing that you could ever get was always going to be a katana. Actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of weird that I don't remember a katana being in any of those games. Like, it's always been a big dumb broadsword. Not even like a real broadsword. That's the weird thing about the Master Sword. It's always this big, chunky piece of metal. Because that's how Easterners think of Western swords, as being giant chunks of metal for some bizarre reason, even though they were never like that. Wait. Oh, god damn it, I accidentally wandered back here. Oh well. Wasn't there something about a well or something over here? Here's another trap, oh boy.
Problem solved.
Yeah, it looks like the problem was solved, alright. At least I can turn on this light here. Problem solved. Yep, sure looks like the well was the way that we solved this quest. Yep, that's how it was. Oh, here it is. It's under the roof, I guess? No, these are just more traps. More... What are these even... How is this even supposed to work? I can't even disarm these. I guess they were tied to this one or something. Okay. I went to the well. There you go. Horse, come back here. I'm not sticking around here. Horse, oh my god. Did it really just walk up there and start eating? No, it just walked up here for no reason. Okay, good. Fantastic. Amazing. Truly amazing. Love this game. Horse, how'd you even get in there in the first place? Well, let's try to run away from this miserable place again. I'm waiting actually on whether the NX... I know that Breath of the Wild is going to come out on NX and the Wii U. I'm waiting to see whether the NX is actually backwards compatible with Wii U games. And Wii games, for that matter. Because there's actually quite a few games that I would like to play on the Wii U and the Wii. But I'm not going to buy one. Actually, here's how it's going to go down for me. If the NX actually is backwards compatible, I will buy one. I will buy Breath of the Wild. Along with probably a few other games, because there's actually quite a few that I would like to try. Along with Hyrule Warriors, for that matter. Since you guys are talking about it. Which is what made me think of it. I will do that if it's backwards compatible. If it is not backwards compatible, I will not buy an NX, I will not buy a Wii U, and I will buy nothing. I won't even buy Breath of the Wild. I'm not even going to rent it. So that's how it's going to go down for me. It's all or nothing. I'm not going to get caught in one of the dumb console traps that console developers are so fond of making. Where they try to trap you into buying hundreds of different consoles. What the? I'm making him run around this tent trying to shoot me with his dumb shitty arrow. Surprise, it's me! Oh, God's sakes, Gerald. See, the game... Oh, there's a thing here, I guess. I guess that's the reason why there was a big circle there on that other one.
Lose that, you stupid git.
Yeah, Splatoon is another one of those games I wanted to try, but I know, probably even now, it's probably a dead game. It strikes me as one of those games that's like that, where people played it for X amount of months, and now it's probably just... Probably no one plays it anymore. Or only the very hardcore people play it that would be incredibly upset that I didn't know what a NX roller was, or whatever it is.
Keep on getting the treasure until say there.
Get a little dance and hide it somewhere in the gas, where has a watermelon. Well, we're already doing this, so I guess we'll do this.
Come along, you stupid funky horse.
Alright. Oh, it's just right up here. I hope I don't have to look into some sort of well, or try to track down ghosts in a manner that doesn't exist. Okay. That was their big secret loot? Wow, that's fucking weak. Alright. Oop, wrong one. There we go. Sure, why not? Looks like a quest, little marker for a town that I need to clear out. I always enjoy those. Yeah, definitely not. Like, I still have the PS4 with its one game. Actually, that's not true. It has a Journey on it. And those other things that came with that Journey disc that I can't remember. Where you're, like, playing as an amoeba or something. And, no. That came with a Flower. No, that all came together. Flower and...
Let's go.
Flower's controls were terrible. Flower Journey and whatever that other one was, where you're a single-celled organism or whatever. Ghouls are extremely... No, not that one. Come on. Fucking... whatever. Ghouls have this tendency to kind of just materialize out of nothing and attack you from behind. Can't remember what I was saying now. Complaining about consoles or something. Apparently this is below me somehow. So I guess I have to go into a cave that's under here? Or I have to go under a house, maybe? No? Oh, here we go. Ah, it's a dead corpse. That's what my senses were telling me. Yep, this kind of difficulty I enjoy, where it's not really difficult at all. The thing is, actually, you can still, like, I'm like level 100 right now, and I'm fighting level 4 guys. You can still die. Like, this is still Death March. So if you get hit, like, 10 times and don't bother healing, you're still gonna die. So it's not like it's a complete cakewalk or anything. That's one of the weird things about the difficulty in this game. Of course, I'm also the kind of person that hates using potions. Like, I refuse to use them at all. So I just never heal. So that's my kind of difficulty, I guess. Actually, now that I think about it, that's kind of how Dark Souls difficulty, Dark Souls 1 anyways, that's how its difficulty sort of was. It was not particularly difficult. Oh, there's another goal. It was... Which... Geralt, can you please... Yeah, who deserved that? Walk over the... God's sakes. Let's just do this for a while. But that's kind of how the difficulty in Dark Souls 1 worked anyways. Where the actual combat and everything, encountering random monsters, was not particularly difficult at all. But it was more of a resource game. I just had to jump over it. Where if you made X amount of mistakes within a certain time period, then, you know, that's where the difficulty came from. So in my own weird way, I've sort of made this into as much Dark Souls 1 as I possibly can.
Come on, Roach.
Good old dead corpses. Actually, there are living corpses. They're called undead, so haha. I think Dark Souls 3 took players away from Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3, I don't know what Miyazaki's problem has been of late. Apparently there's a quest here for some reason. Get off the horse. Come here. No, don't run back. Come on. Love how it just does nothing. Like, fire damage, the Igni thing just does fucking nothing.
They'd have eaten me alive, sir.
He's even doing it for me.
Corpses must have drawn him. Thank you for not leaving me there. Seems luck's with me at times after all.
Luck? Guess things could be worse. You get infected recently? That why you haul corpses?
What? No, it's my job. Well paid too.
I do appreciate that they got multiple
You're not a
voice
witcher or a
actors for this
mage,
game.
so you're not immune.
And they didn't pull, like... Why is Bethesda so fucking cheap about
No
that?
worries, eh?
They get, like, the three voice actors to voice everyone in their entire universe. I think I'm telling the bird... I wasn't even paying attention to what he was saying. Something about his wagon is stinky. Yeah, burn your
I
life.
need a new cart. Gotta burn this one, soon.
Can't I just bury the stiff somewhere near? Cart's still fit for fixing.
Anyone learns you carried plague victims in it, no one will ever hire you again.
Why would they need to learn? I won't tell if you don't.
You spread the pox for miles
Girl's
around.
expression. Come on, man.
Oh,
I don't tell you, don't.
Got anything to start a fire with? Well, lit up like a bale of straw.
Fucking hell, that
I ever
sticks,
lucky I ran
does.
into ye. Thanks for your help and wise counsel.
Here's some more. Go home, burn those clothes, and scrub yourself thoroughly.
Yo, sure, but I tell you true, no blight could touch me.
Sure hope so. Farewell.
This is the game's way of saying that dude's gonna die.
Fucking hell, that stinks.
Found a litter of ticks in my anus, I did.
They always betray... They always betray in these kind of low fantasy, mid fantasy sort of games, they always portray everyone as being ancient British people. They're always filthy. They have no education at all. They're just dumb as hell. It's amazing. Get off the horse! I hate how it takes a million years for him to actually acknowledge it. What? Did he faint? I noticed the enemies in this game are also very fond of attacking you whenever you are attacking them. Like, they seem to read inputs a lot. No, don't... Ah, damn it, I picked up some shitty sword. Some sort of... No? No quest-related thing here? Anything? Maybe it's up here. Oh, anyways, but, I think Dark Souls 3 is what took players away from Dark Souls 3. It just does not have replayability. It has the same problem that Bloodborne did, where he's trying way too hard to give an experience that, like, everyone has the same experience. He's trying way too hard with that. And I think he's overestimating himself. So it seems like Miyazaki has lost his way in that regard. I don't know why exactly with Dark Souls 1 it turned out the way that it did. But it's interconnected world and your ability to do pretty much anything off the start of it. I think that's kind of what people really remember most fondly from that game, now that we've gotten so many more games since then. Actually, I probably should just meditate, but... okay, let's just meditate for a while. I'm getting tired of everything being dark anyways. Does Geralt not sleep or something? Like, he doesn't need to sleep, but he meditates. And he just kind of just sits there.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And there's difficulty. You don't heal whenever you meditate. But for some reason, you are not allowed to mix the alcohol you use to refill potions unless you also meditate. So you end up just meditating for like an hour, getting back up, using all your potions, and then meditating the rest of the time. Really bizarre system that they made for this game. I like these trees. See this like tree model right here? I love trees that look like that. Those are neat. I like those. I think Dark Souls 3's PvP kind of suffered because the weapon art system ended up not being what we were promised it would be. Like, it still sort of works, but most of the weapon arts of the game are completely worthless, or they're mismatched for the type of weapon that they're on, or they're just big, dumb, elaborate moves that are not actually usable in a fight, or... Why the hell are you going this way? Or they, wait, I forgot I was even trying to go this way. Or they, or they're moves that do work, but they don't really deal any more damage than the standard attack would deal, so there's no real reason to ever use them. Like the Oni Slayer weapon art is kind of the same thing. So that entire area of the game, you know, one or two weapons are still obviously very weapon art centric, but the amount of weapons that are kind of viable for PvP is kind of limited. It's not as bad as Dark Souls 1 was. Like, 1's PvP was kind of just a waste of time. You could still make it work, but it was not particularly good. Get off! These guys are especially weird. Actually, it's quite a bit of health. Hey, get back here. Don't reload it, you dumb chuckle fuck. I tell you, the prologue Griffin fight was really terrible. Geralt really does not understand the concept of what a, Really? This is the chest? Geralt really does not understand the concept of what an ambush is. Like, they ambush the Griffin, and they do it in, like, an area like this. Like a big, wide open space where the Griffin has the ability to just fly away. And their ambush isn't like setting a trap where, like, wires come down and latch around it and hold it down. You know, like an ambush would be for a Griffin. You know, something that would limit its mobility and make it so that it's very easy to kill it. No, they just get into a big open area and then spring out of the bushes going, whoa, whoa, and that's their ambush. The Griffin could have easily just gone, oh, jeez, it's humans, and flown away. Like, they have no idea what an ambush is. I mean, it's obvious that the whole point of them doing that was just so that they could have a boss fight with a Griffin. Let's find a big open area where a Griffin enemy would have lots of room to move around and showcase all the animations we gave its model. And let's make sure that we don't actually immobilize it or injure it any way before the fight, so it's actually going to be a fight that impresses you with how difficult the game's going to be. Ooh, so impressive. So yeah, that prologue boss battle was kind of stupid. But I think the other major problems with Dark Souls 3's longevity, like, there's a lot of weapons in that game that I really love to use, but they're just not very good for the way that they designed the PvE enemies. Like, PvE combat in 3 is kind of shitty. Like, things like the knights are kind of fine, although... I don't know, like, even this is one of the things I'll talk about in the LP I'll end up having to do. I can tell that the Dark Souls 3 LP is not going to be as good as the 1 LP, simply because I'm just not as interested in 3. Like, 3's story is just kind of stupid bullshit. Ow! Son of a bitch! Get off the fucking horse, you dumb... God, they get on my nerves more than anything in traveling this horse. Right, if you get attacked by people and Geralt's just like, oh, I gotta get in there! It's hard! It's hard getting on my stupid shitty horse! Where's my... There we go, that's what I wanted. Wow, how did the guy standing right next to it not be the one that ate it? Oh well. That was mildly entertaining, I guess. Like how they were just sitting around here for their entire lifespan, just hoping someone came by to challenge them for this one chest, full of things that I don't even need. But yeah, Dark Souls 3 LP is probably going to be a lot of me saying, don't think about this, this is stupid, or this is a waste of time, and so forth and so on. But I think the core, like I was trying to say, the core problem with Dark Souls 3 is mainly how they designed their enemies. Like, I think they got to the point where they realized that they could no longer challenge existing players. So they just started cheating by giving everything hyper armor and making all the enemies incredibly aggressive. To the point where a lot of basic mechanics just don't work anymore. Like, there's a lot of cases of enemies will raise shield. You will attempt to guard break their shield, but the game reads your inputs, and then has the enemy attack you the moment that you even lower your defenses at all to perform the guard break, like milliseconds after you perform the input. You know, just cheating, just blatantly cheating. Dark Souls 3 does that shit all the time, and it makes it so that you just have to play it very safe and use only what works absolutely. It's really disappointing. Geralt, can you please... I don't want to have to crawl around this entire map just because of some stupid cliff. For God's sake... Oh, this is that stupid same shitty place where I couldn't get through before. Geralt! I fucking swear... Fucking ass up here. Shitty ass game. But yeah, so you'll get like a weapon like a mace or something. Maces and axes are good examples because they're very short, they don't have enough range, they tend to miss a lot of enemies in the game that are way too big for their own good. They don't really deal that much damage. They don't... Like, they have poise mechanics, but since poise on you does not really matter, it tends to not really help you much of any. Plus, it just makes it so that you still eat damage. You still eat the damage. Finally, God. But, you're able to ignore one of their hits, but only sometimes. If it's an enemy that's too big, then you still take the damage. So people just end up using weapons that are safe, that enable them to dodge out of the way and get in one hit and then retreat. So I think that's kind of Dark Souls 3's problem. It's trying so hard to be challenging that it ends up just limiting itself way too much. Oh, that was a nice ride. I forget what the tawny owl thing even does. I think it increases stamina or something stupid. Bear, enough of your fucking shitty ass. Look at that. That shit where he just magically turns around and performs an animation with one little fluid motion. It's kind of shit I'm talking about in this fucking game. Where it's just straight up just cheating just because. Get tired of that shit. Gotta make the game challenging. Gotta cheat. I guess that's it for this area. Where'd my horse go? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I the first time I encountered the Thrall enemies, I thought that they were actually kind of adorable. I really liked them. But then the game kept using them, and they kept increasing their AI and making them more and more aggressive and more willing to spam that one move where they flail around and cover, like, the entire map's length in one attack animation that you can't really avoid. And I decided at that point, you know what, fuck these Thralls, and fuck this game. So, playing 3 really, I think mechanically, 3's the best, obviously. It still has lots of problems, because it's a FromSoft game and they don't understand how to make games, apparently. In terms of their mechanics, I should say. What the hell is that?
Slow now. Whoa.
This dead animal that's not showing up as a resource. Huh, that's weird. No, whatever. Maybe it's a quest-related thing that I have to investigate later on in the game. But playing 3 just makes me want to go back and play Dark Souls 1. Like, I can still play at least up to Anor Londo in Dark Souls 1 and still enjoy myself. Past that, I don't really enjoy myself. Like, that was one of the problems with Dark Souls 1. But I can still play it and enjoy everything up to that point, even though it has mechanical problems. And I can still use a pretty good variety of weapons and still enjoy myself in Dark Souls 1. Whereas in Dark Souls 3, if you do something like try to use a mace or an axe or a dagger, you're probably just going to end up getting irritated. Because the game's mechanics and the way the enemies are designed don't really support it. Or even if they do, then it's more obnoxious than it needs to be. Wait, what was I doing? Yeah, I've already got all that done. Okay, so let's pick this out, I guess, and then I'll continue on to the quest point. Like, parrying is a good example. Like, parrying in this game, like Witcher 3, holy shit, it is very easy. Like, it is incredibly easy to parry enemies in this game. I think because there's so many cases of, like, 9 or so enemies attacking you at the same time that they just give it to you. Which is why it's so easy to parry someone 1 versus 1. Or maybe they just overestimated themselves. I'm not sure why. But, you know, even in Dark Souls 1, it was actually way more difficult. And in Dark Souls 3, it's one of those cases of they want to challenge the player so much. Oh, they actually have tower shields. This is another thing about the combat. It's so hard to move around while you're in this combat mode that you didn't end up just rolling everywhere, because that's the only way to actually run without completely exhausting yourself. Huh. Did he just explode? It is weird how you can kill multiple enemies at the same time like that. Oh, that's weird. Parrying is so easy in this game. But in Dark Souls 3, they got to the point where they were like, you know what? Parrying is incredibly easy for people that actually know what they're doing. So let's just make it to where it's pretty much impossible. So even though you can parry enemies in Dark Souls 3, and there's a couple that are actually kind of easy, most of the time, because of the random nature of how enemies attack and how terrible it is, like, parrying in 3 just feels bad to me. I never enjoy it. Even if I land the parry, it still feels terrible. Because the timing is so completely fucked up from what it actually should be. And it's fucked up from what it should be because they're trying to artificially make it more difficult than it actually should be. Which is really shitty of them. So does all those things, like they're trying too hard to make Dark Souls 3 difficult, and it's really not. This is one of the weird, like 3 is actually really easy, but at the same time, its mechanics try to make it more difficult than it should be, and that's what ends up limiting your selection of things that you can do in terms of playstyle on 3. I think that's the source of a lot of its problems. I don't know why they bother writing messages like this. They're so boring. Yeah, okay, whatever. Just, I guess that was nothing. All right.
He's got to be here somewhere.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go search all the guards. I hate it when it makes me do this. Chicken leg. I don't think I can unlock a gate with that. I don't really understand the food in this game. Like, hold on. I wonder how much that actually... Like, at the beginning of the game, it obviously works. Yeah, 50 regeneration. Like, at this point, I have, like, what, 7,400 health. Like, I have 8,000, I think, even health, or, like, 8,400 or something. So, regenerating 50 health with a food item, why even bother? I don't know why they didn't make it so that items regenerate percentages of health rather than flat, even amounts. They have that problem with some of the character things, too. Like, where's one of those dumb brown things? Like this one, like this thing, you're supposed to take this very early. During the day, Vitality regenerates additional 10 points per second when not in combat. At the very beginning of the game, this is incredibly useful. But later on in the game, 10 points a second whenever you are taking 1,000 damage a hit, 1,000 plus damage a hit, why? Why even bother? Like, it's one of those things, like, this is one of the problems I have with The Witcher. They're just so up their own asses. I'm just going to collect everything. I'm tired of... Oh, I think I picked it up. They're just so up their own... What the hell? Oh, there's a toilet. Okay. They're so up their own asses with trying to create gear grind in a single-player game that it ends up causing problems in other areas of the game. Where was the door? It's over here. Come on. I'm not using the ladder. Come on.
Thank you, Witcher. You ought to come by Mulberrydale. See me forge. I'll have something for you.
Oh, he's a blacksmith. Even though blacksmiths in this game are 100% worthless, unless they're the Grandmaster blacksmith that you get in the DLC. Why would I want to bother? There you go.
Thank you, Witcher. You ought to come by Mulberrydale. See me forge.
Yeah, you just keep right on talking, buddy. Alright.
Go, go.
Let's see, how do I get out of here? Bridge.
Past Roach.
That's it, Roach.
You know what? The roach thing really bothers me. Why don't you just name your horse like Shit Pile? Good old Shit Pile. Out of the way, pick. Wait, where did all these guards come from? I don't remember them being there. Maybe they were and I just didn't notice. Yeah, level 100 is the highest you can get. Although you're really not supposed to get to level 100 in this game, from what I gather. Since the game does not like you leveling up from killing random monsters. Like, you get like 1 XP for killing a monster in this game. And even at like level 1, it takes like 1,000 XP to even level up 1 time. So in order to level up at the end of the game, you have to kill like 2,000 monsters. It's ludicrous. So the game, as I said before, discourages you from actually using its own combat system. It really wants you to do absolutely nothing except for go from one story quest to the next. Will you go? Damn horse. This pile of dirt is slightly taller than this one. What will I do? Maybe you should stop veering off in random directions.
Halt! Stand and duel! I challenge you!
Oh, a rare actual duel.
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred
What an
oath
epic title of the small
That's
marsh.
rough. My sympathies.
to honour Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death.
The death?
Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
So this is the... Like, I appreciate the cartoonish nature of this, but... whatever. It's so cartoonish, they obviously don't care about logic, but... I don't think anyone would actually be this stupid.
Why are you challenging
Like,
me?
challenging a Witcher, of
Don't
all
recall
things,
doing anything
is your
to
number
offend
one.
Maid Bilberry.
Well, why? Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Most loveliest.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood fiend. Stand and fight.
Oh, thanks for giving me time to actually, Oh, that's what happened. One of my other favorite things about this game. I performed the input too soon, and because I was holding the button down whenever I first exited the cutscene, it didn't detect anything. I wonder what happens if I just kind of fuck around with him. If I had attacked him with a normal attack, he would have died.
Yes,
I would have one-shotted him.
but the next time we meet,
Challenge me again. Raise your hand. Draw your sword. Look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
you so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Okay, no. If I get a chance, he's not getting away. Where'd he go? Oh, son of a bitch. I was going to kill him. Oh, I would have killed him if I had the chance. What you want to say about that? Like, he challenges the guy who was obviously a witcher, who just used fire magic to set him on fire, to the point that he was crying on the ground. Like, oh, we'll see next time we will. I love how he tried to bait me into a fight, too. What was that? I appreciate that it's there, but what the fuck was that? No, stop trying to go the wrong way. I wish that he had, like, dropped a... I don't know, like later on you find a note talking about the guy and about how someone saw him run into town screaming with trails of urine and feces leaking behind him or something.
Have mercy. Take pity on an old woman.
Won't let me. Ah, well, I guess I'll help her. I can't kill her.
Hunger's turned this one pale.
And the second that I actually get off... Damn it. The second I actually get off the fucking horse, she insults me.
Help an old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night, blasphemers, pox taken, profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful.
This is the kind of game where I
Shrine's gotta be
would
repaired,
seriously consider
else
trying to
Verna will
kill
take her
everyone in the
bridge.
world.
Our cows will croak.
I always enjoyed. I will give
The
Bethesda
wolves
that.
and our dogs will get the mange.
I wasn't paying attention to what she was saying. But one of the things I always enjoyed doing in like Oblivion or Skyrim is just wandering around trying to murder every single NPC on the planet. I always enjoyed doing that. Unfortunately, especially in Skyrim, they make it so that you're not allowed to do that. Like, there's way too many of them that just automatically revive. Too many that are just hard flagged where you can't kill them. That really irritates me. I wonder if you can do that in Witcher. I haven't tried that yet. Where you can just run around murdering people.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you.
Oh, what was I supposed to do? Chop up the statue? Oh, I guess I gotta put it up. Mission accomplished. What a horrible statue.
Done.
That's it?
The gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood. Just
That's
not
all.
my specialty.
Don't tell me she couldn't do that.
But an evil
Wood is not
that's
that
a witcher's
heavy.
calling, and vandals are worse than beasts.
Oh, really? Whatever.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way.
That is definitely true.
Nothing's out of the
In fact, I'll
way
probably
these
pass by
parts,
most of them and not give a shit.
Gods will guide ye. This one failed.
Fascinating. Yeah, that's not a quest. I'm definitely not going to be ever tracking that quest. Thank you. I know, I just got through bitching about how most of the NPCs are unkillable. Yet you just mention it anyways. Well, actually, yeah, I know, I just said that.
Tis the wild hunt
Oi,
wraiths
what
riding down upon us.
Mum, I've told you already. Maybe I should send them to the creek. Just so they catch something. Men and their blasted horse races.
What? Don't mind me. Eh, it's fine.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
I think still the most
Face mask.
game I
Hold
have,
on.
the game I had the most fun
On my
playing
way out to
in
hunt,
a
see where
open
it's
way is probably still Phantom Pain.
I've no sign of him.
It's so easy to just fuck around in that game. I could probably load it up now and still enjoy myself.
Notice anything strange? Maybe her behavior?
No. She were happy
The
herself.
Midna helmet
Nothing
thing I
different,
think
eh?
is a,
She's not run off. If that's
I
what
think
you're
it's the
asking.
Griffin trophy.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village. Forgot to tell you.
It's horrible looking.
My sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking
It's actually a
for her.
cute little sun hat
Asked
she
round the
has.
village, none saw her go.
It doesn't even look like shit or anything.
Left when they
It's
was
actually a
asleep.
nice little hat.
Told her time and again not to wander off her
I mean, I
mind.
have one sort of like
She
that.
never listened.
Although hers actually looks a
There
lot
must have
better.
some menfolk that scour the woods. Nothing.
I wish I could be kawaii. Actually, I don't care about the Metal Gear universe, so I actually really like Phantom Pain. Although its story, even I noticed that its story was really, really weak. Although I was thinking, even yesterday, completely unrelated to The Witcher 3, certainly. I really like the idea of Phantom Pain's story. Of course, a lot of the problem with Phantom Pain's story is that the bulk of its actual arc takes place in other games. Like, shit, what was the one on PS3 that came right before it? I can't remember, but the one where it first introduces Paz. Like, that's Ground Zeroes and then Phantom Pain is all one arc of the story that should have been about Phantom Pain.
I'll look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hannah keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna.
No, I don't give a shit about Metal Gear.
She likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
I'll play through, what's it? Metal Gear 3. What was the name of that one? I can't remember what its subtitle was, but I played through 3. Just because I heard that it was the best one. Yeah, Peace Walker is the one that I was thinking about that introduced Pez. Okay, here's the trick. Anytime you get more than one of these, try to identify which one would be the most difficult to reach, and just do that one first, because that's the one that it's going to be. But then again, these are just standing right next to me, so I may as well do these. Excuse me. Oh, but, like, the actual idea of what Phantom Pain was about was actually pretty interesting. Like, if you think about it. It was laid out terribly in the game. But the idea of a story, like, it could be its own contained movie. If you laid it out as there is a mercenary who, you know, there's a mercenary who's friend with, like, the big 3 or big 4 or whatever it was exactly. We can pluck those chickens. And that's actually how you do it, although it's kind of weird that the chickens she's plucking don't change their model at all, and they remain unplucked, but whatever. It is funny that, okay, yeah, they kind of just vanish into nothing. Let's look at this for a while I talk about that. But it is kind of interesting, like, you introduce this sort of a renegade guy who is part of this big 3 of the medic and, what's his name? Kaz and, of course, Snake himself. And, the entire arc is introducing their desire to, you know, establish this outer heaven thing. And they meet Paz. There's a very short arc, like the first quarter of the movie is about her. The incident at Ground Zero happens. She dies. And then the rest of the movie focuses again on Snake, but we don't know that the switch between him and Venom has already happened. And at that point, the movie, you know, it's revealed towards the very, very end that you've actually been experiencing it from, like, the midway point, from the medic's perspective. And the entire story was actually about the medic being unable to let go of the death of Paz because of, the whole movie or the whole story is about this idea that heroes and villains are things that are created by other people and that are not actually you. And whenever you try to live up to those expectations, you end up destroying yourself. So that would be a very interesting approach to the story, which they did not do in the game at all.
Greetings, Euglenna.
Hi. But gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell.
How come the women never wear bras in this game, but at the same time they always wear very low-cut dresses? Or even in some cases they just wear open vests where they don't wear anything at all. They're just straight up just topless. Really strange.
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
Breasts do not remain that perky in the ancient days of no
Strange
bras.
lately? Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No? A cheerful soul always.
I think most of Phantom Pain's problem is that they were trying to satisfy fans by making the story about
Even the Baron's men are
the dumb
afraid to come by.
parasite
Hannah
thing
must have gone to the wood
and
to gather mushrooms, maybe.
whether
Afraid to
Eli
dig
ended
when
up
Howl's
becoming
got her.
liquid and blah blah blah. Like shit that actually had nothing to do with the actual story of the game, but it had to be there because it took place in this specific era and they needed a way of tying up everything.
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher?
Not to mention the fact that
My
trying to
father
make this
butcher
game
lived in the
world
shade of Novigrad's
that was
walls.
open ended up
Now he
requiring
deals
so
in
many
carrion,
resources at the time that I'm sure that it
animals.
impacted
Their
the development
bones
from that
still fit
perspective
the
as well.
So, buying something?
Plus, whenever you're working with Kojima is never satisfied with anything, and he keeps hiring people to make content that he ends up getting rid of and throwing in a trash can, never to be seen by anyone, just off of a whim, because he's kind of an idiot like that. I'm sure that didn't help either.
Farewell.
So from all those things, I think the game was kind of doomed in the first place. I wasn't paying attention to anything she was saying. I was actually looking at her chest the entire time. Oh, damn it, children. Oh, God, that one little boy is awful looking.
Wow. My dad
Look at
used to
him!
make swords like
He's like a
yours.
little shriveled up, like 38-year-old man.
It's sharp. Better not.
He's horrible looking.
Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's sides and O's. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Sass and hose, baby. That's what life's about.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Aunt Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy, and we ought to eat them.
Oh, you little shit kids are
And she
useless.
will go to the
Oh, don't
forest.
talk. You're already
Another
awful enough
lake.
looking.
It was dawn almost.
Oh, can I
come
kill
out
this
so I wouldn't
child?
wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
They love saying afeared instead of afraid. I don't know why. That wasn't even really a thing.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
Oh, I can't hit B to exit. I actually have to go down.
Thanks. Farewell.
Oh, what a horrible little creature. Come on, let me. Do it. Ah. Maybe I can set fire to the logs next to him. Maybe I can burn his house down. Damn it. Really want to kill that little boy. Oh well. Guess I'll just have to be satisfied with the knowledge that he will never mate with anyone. It seems like the end used to be named something else in development. And they changed his name at the last second for some reason that I can't remember.
Giddy up.
It's gonna bother me now. I can't remember that. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Actually, I have woods around me where I live. They are nowhere near as... Like, the terrain is nowhere near this bad. Like, there's just shit every 2 seconds in this game, no matter where you go. Like, there's terrain deformations everywhere. It is not that bad. Like, there's... It's mostly level ground with a bunch of... Like, there can be, like, dead trees in the way and shit. Like, where they've fallen down and have just been sitting there for years. But for the most part, it's pretty level ground, and then there's, like, one big creek, and then more level ground. It's like this, mostly. Like, see this? It's mostly this in every direction. Except it's a little bit thicker than what it is here.
Use my witcher senses, I'll find the old goat. Yes, I will. Then I'll pluck the tick straight out of my scrotum, I will.
Oh, looks like wolves. I'll have to do some combats. I hate how they're allowed to attack you as you're getting off of your horse. Parry the wolves. Come on. Aha! Perfect parried the wolf. I'm a genius of combat. Oh, I just had to kill the wolves. Okay.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I'm actually a ghost, I am.
You needn't look for Hannah. She
Come help
returned long
pluck the
past
ticks
where
right
she
out of
lay.
my
I'll
photoplasms.
pay you twice Neelan's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back.
It seems like most of the people in Velen have actually been going to the city.
Neelan ought
She's
to
probably there.
accept his loss. Move on with his life.
I'm actually kind of interested. But then again, this kind of seems like the kind of quest that will go on for absolutely forever. If I actually decide to just keep going.
Strange. People usually prefer to know the fate of their loved ones, whatever the cost.
What good will it do? I'll not get my sister back. And Neelan's all I got left. I can't lose him too. And, well, he'll not rest till he avenges his Hannah, even if it eats up his life. The man deserves better.
She has pretty big tits. What was she saying? Something about... Well, she likes her husband or something? Yeah, I'll just find her anyways.
Sorry, not in the habit of leaving jobs undone.
Folks speak true about you Witchers. You're heartless beasts.
What the fuck? Ah, sorry, she left. Oh well. Oh look, immediately. Come on, dude.
No man did this.
Poke corpse with stick.
Cuts, made with long claws. Flesh torn clear off.
It doesn't look like that at all, but whatever.
This is getting interesting.
A lot more interesting than just saying, okay, whatever.
Claw marks, deep.
More claw marks. Just like the claw marks on the other thing. Maybe it's claw related. Who can say, really? I don't know, don't. I know. God's sakes. Get away from it. Get away from it. God. Let's go ahead and get this shit out of the way so it stops. There we go, okay. Okay, where's this? Oh, here it is, okay.
Must be a rotting corpse. Torn to pieces all around. Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful.
Is Hannah a werewolf? Find the werewolf's lair. Using my Witcher senses, which means running around in circles until something red appears.
Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
Ew, it's got poopy on it.
Shit. Climb the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
Or hell, Gerald, you can barely climb up a fucking cliff facing that's like 2 feet high.
Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead.
Probably up to this tree. Dumbass. Okay, so what do I do now? It goes up a tree. And it apparently left a floating trail of poop. Poop smell? Is that what's going on here? I guess I'll just follow this magic trail of poop. Poop, stink goes in this direction. Poop, stink continues in this direction. More poop, stink. Why does it keep going from tree to tree? It surely can't be leaping that well. Fucking Tarzan werewolves. It seems more like it's going back to the town.
Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood.
Okay, so I've already determined that she actually is dead.
Leaves him in the woods.
I would have preferred it if she was actually the werewolf. Then we might have like a sexy scene where she transforms back. And then back to the werewolf, which would make it sexier. But I don't think the game really understands such things. Okay, there's something there, but it won't allow me to actually do anything with it. So... Okay, here it again.
Looks like a hunter's quarters.
Why do so many games do this with the Batman sense that just solves the game for you?
Notes. Wonder whose.
It does kind of fit with the actual lore, I guess, but still. A way to watch Picardo stream in lower quality? No. Why would there be? The way Picardo works, there's like almost no quality to the stream in the first place. The problem with Picardo is Picardo's own problems. Like, I almost never drop frames there. On Twitch, for some reason, ever since I started the stream, like, it was dropping huge amounts of frames. Now it's pretty much not dropped any for, like, the past hour. Kind of strange. Okay. Yeah, strong will responsibilities from the verdant tails, guys. Far from Hannah. Look at the wounds on my hands with the blood in my mouth. Because more hardening people, mercifully watch over me straight too close. Okay. I see a cave. Means I get to fight a werewolf. probably, maybe. Why would why would a werewolf keep a silver ingot in his, I'm probably reading too much into that one. Keeps a lot of them, actually. Okay, so how do I get down there? It says that there's a little cave right under me.
Amazing.
Apparently it's like right here. I can sort of see it. Like you can see how shitty it is clipping through the floorboards here. So how do I get down there? Ah, okay. Well, that was kind of lazy. I thought I had to blow off some, oh, I have to do it down here. No, come on. Right there. There we go. Da 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 da. Yep, this is PC. Thank God. I cheated so much. Wait for nightfall. Before... shit. Well, it is very dark, but it's not night yet. I get really tired of seeing suet mushrooms. What are those things? Those things are all over the place. Oh, I see evil back here. But I can't actually reach it. So maybe I'm just supposed to wait until nightfall for this thing to show up? Yeah, this werewolf definitely likes silver. So I guess I'll just have to wait till nightfall. A racing saddle's down here? Why? Yeah, whatever. Well, let's try waiting for a while. Alright. And look, a magic red circle has appeared. Oh, there's just a bunch of wolves. I can't see anything, but I'll attack it. Oh, there it was. It was apparently invisible for some reason, but alright.
No! Stop! Don't harm him!
I like how I figured this out while I was actually exploring, but I'm yet again Geralt doesn't know what's going on. What? What?
You insane? Stand back, he's dangerous.
Not to me, he's not.
I love his shitty ticks.
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand. I love him. He was near to being mine till you came along. Go away. Leave us be.
Hey, she's pretty fucked up.
What is this nonsense?
He still doesn't get it.
Love him. Always have. Even after I learned his secret.
So she intentionally allowed him to kill his own wife just so that she could try to commit adultery.
Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
He's even talking like a British guy.
But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here.
He should like lift up his hand dramatically. Which one of us is the real monster?
Taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
So let's kill him, then her.
And I'll kill you willingly.
Yes.
First time for that, in fact.
Yes, yes.
This is between the two of you. I refuse to meddle, but cross my path again, and I will kill you.
Yay! I get to win.
Mercy!
You have no mercy for your sister. I'll have none for you.
Roar. Is that really the sound of someone? Okay, there we go. Yay! Oh yeah, we lost the hat. That's the one downside of all this.
Told you I'd kill you.
I knows well what you said.
Yes! I even get this too!
If you want death, find some reins.
This is the best possible outcome!
Wouldn't work. Couldn't do it. Always been a coward. Do it.
Okay. Hope it gives me another timer that I ignore. Oh, it just lets me do it. Okay. Oh, that worked out really well. Oh, I got his key, too. I wonder if she dropped anything for me. I wonder if she dropped a straw hat. Oh, boy, I can't wait. I can't wait. Where is it? Where is she? Come on, where is she? Did he eat her? Oh, come on, game. Oh, here it is. Yes, yes, yes. Right here. I can't make her out, though. Hold on. No, come on, come on. Oh, it's just a shitty wolf. Dog tallow. No. Where's it? Oh, here it is. Man, he must have eaten her. She's just fucking gone. Oh, I was hoping she'd drop her hat for me. Oh, well. It's Cal. Never noticed that. Oh, wait, wait. Here we go. Here we go. That's not her. This is a completely different person. Ah, well. I guess I'll just have to take comfort in the knowledge that she was indeed mauled to death. Man, she got it pretty hard, though. Oh, well. That was fun, though. I guess that was supposed to be a ethical conflict situation. Like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Situation's so complicated. It's impossible to determine what I should do in this course of actions. Oh, it's so complicated. But no. Let's just kill both of them. And it worked out perfectly. And I even got a random bear that I got to kill too. Everything's coming at Millhouse. Could you get this fucking torch out of your hands? There you go, dumbass. This has been a rich, full day for good old Geralt. Okay, how do I get rid of the torch? Do I just... Okay, there it goes. Alright. I kind of doubt that anything I'm going to experience for the rest of today is going to be as nice as that one experience was. Can't have everything, though, I guess. Come to me, dumb, stupid fucking horse. Oh, thank you for walking directly into the path of all this garbage. You can put, actually, you can put headgear on Geralt.
Slow now.
Because if I remember, yes, you can wear masks. You can put some dumb mask on him. But I think that's pretty much it, just these masks as far as I know. I wonder how many other masks are actually in the game. I'll have to look that up later. Let's put this creepy one on. There we go. We'll be like this for a while. That'll make cutscenes a little bit more fun. Go back to her house. She wasn't... Unfortunately, they were not related to those awful children I was trying to set on fire earlier. Which is unfortunate. Oh man, that would have been the best. Oh, harpies. I wonder how sexy they are. No, wait, I remember the harpies. They're not sexy in this game at all. But that would have been the best if they actually had children at home and I go back there. Like, where's Mommy and Daddy? Mommy and Daddy are dead. They murdered each other and then begged for me to give them the sweet release of death themselves. What?
Mommy and Daddy are dead, you say?
Yeah, that's right. Stupid little dickbags. That would have been the best. Wow. That's anticlimactic. I think I ran out of bolts for that. Yeah, I'm back to generic bolts. I've been trying to get rid of some of these. Where's it? This one. Which, actually, do any of these do more damage than what I have now? No. Okay. I only have 2 of these. I can get rid of that pretty easily. I'm trying to clear out my inventory of these things. Come on, you stupid cocksucking piece of shit. Stop wasting my time flying into cliff facings. Amazing. Now, why was I here? Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. I still don't know how the mutagen, the new mutagen thing that I got from the DLC is supposed to work. Because there's this, and there's this thing, but I'm not sure. Like, am I supposed to do something with this? Oh, can I just... No, I can't activate it. Oh, I have to get more greater red mutagens. Okay. Let's see if I can remember how exactly this mutagen system works. Okay. Now maybe that did it. Okay, there we go. Do I only have 1? Yeah, I only have 1 right now. I know. Shut up. Oh, god damn it. It made me de-equip something. What was it? Was it this? No, this. More damage to human opponents. Gives me the counterattacks. Talk about weapon melee, come out electricity, guys. So any damage. That doesn't seem very useful. I think I'll just keep that for a while. Oh yeah, I forgot the way that works. Oh, it just... Oh, okay. It just now enables me to use more of these. Huh. I thought it... Huh. Well, whatever, I guess. Doesn't really matter. I'll figure that out later. Alright, back to what I was doing. Yeah, there's a... Even though there's lots of, like, ordinary topless women in this game has a definite lack of sexy monsters. There's been one, and that was the succubus that I saw. But the succubus is just... It's not even like a vampiric succubus. It's actually a, what are those things called? Not centaurs. You know, the pan creatures. Come on, get up the fucking thing. What are those damn things called? I can't remember. Like Mr. Tumnus and whatnot. I can't remember their names. But she just has a lower half of a goat, and that's it. So they're kind of cheating. She's not really a monster woman. God's sakes, why does the train have to be so bad? It is kind of fun to slide down hills, though. I'll give the game that. Oh, this is a nice looking little area. That's pretty neat. I think I'll handle the castle area before I try the fold down, though. Come on, get up there. There you go. Oh, these things are so doofy looking. Huh. I didn't know they could do that. Oh, that's it? Wait, where did... Oh, here it is. Okay. They're so stumpy looking. But yeah, they there's a distinct lack of monster women in this game, which I found very disappointing. So how am I supposed to... Maybe I can jump from here to there. I kind of doubt that's going to work.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Well, guess I'm going down here first. Yay! Ability point. Okay. Maybe I can... This game is in love with trying to prevent you from climbing on things. This is definitely no Assassin's Creed. Like, Geralt is very incapable of performing even the most basic of climbing tasks. Well, I can't get anywhere from here. Stop sliding. Geralt, please. Please, Geralt. Maybe I'm going to have to swim underwater to be able to get over here. Yeah, satyrs. That's what I was trying to think of. Don't ask me how he's able to swim with heavy armor on, though. Yeah, can't find anything this way. Nothing here. Come on, Geralt, get out of that. He even gets hung on shit underwater somehow. I've noticed that Geralt becomes a god with crossbows whenever he's underwater, but only whenever he's underwater. Underwater, the crossbow deals like thousands of damage in one hit. But whenever he's above the water, for some reason, it's just an ordinary crossbow. Yeah, there is an underwater cave. Yeah, I kind of figured. Just gonna have to find it. I do like in this game how sometimes, it doesn't happen every time, but... Yeah, see, here's one of these stupid drowners. That sometimes you can actually stumble upon things that you're meant to do in quests.
Place of power. It's gotta be.
I know, it's place of power. That you're able to stumble upon things that were meant to be found in quests, but you can still access them. Geralt, will you stop clipping in the shit? Just go down there. See? One shot killed that thing. How does this even work? Makes no sense. Truly amazing. Okay, yeah, here we go. Could it be more secrets? It's a good thing you do have the ability to defend yourself, though. Because, wow, does swimming really suck ass in this game. Come on, climb up. Jump, something. There you go. Who's a good girl? What? How am I supposed to... Come on, get up there. Oh, is this a ladder? Okay. You use ladders so incredibly infrequently in this game that I often forget that they exist. Ah, damn it. Wait, can I actually take it off? And no, I can't. Okay. Where's my torches in this game? I can't remember. Where the hell are the torches? Are they in weapons? I've never accidentally removed them, so I... Okay, here they are. Okay. I'm not gonna re-equip the stupid mess just because. Come on. Use it. There you go. Shitty armor. Diagram, I guess. That I don't actually need. I probably should get mods for this game, because there's lots of things that, like the weight system, I could do without. At first I thought that this game didn't have a weight system, and I was actually complimenting it. It's like, oh, that was very nice of them. You don't actually have to worry about that. You could just play the game and enjoy it. But then I realized, oh, there is a weight system. And in fact, it is very, very aggressive. Like, you pick up 3 swords and suddenly you can't move. So that would be a nice mod to have, to turn that shit off. Because it doesn't really add anything to the game whatsoever. Let's climb up here to the top and see what legends await us. Yeah, you're not missing much, Quasar. I'm glad I stopped dropping frames. I went from dropping 50% of all my frames to dropping now 11.6 for some reason. Oh, there is a quest-related thing up here. Downstream. I finally ran out of water. Oh, this is supposed to be a hint for a finding one of the subpar versions of the weapons. It's really weird to me that there's these quests where you can find, like, there's so many variations of them. Like, see, I'm over encumbered now just from doing that. I picked up that weapon and now I can't move. Well, here he is. Since we're already over encumbered, let's just go ahead and pick up everything. This is pretty nice. Not perfect graphics. You can see where the water is clipping to the edge of the terrain. It's not fading correctly. Still looks pretty nice. Yeah, Witcher is better known for things up close rather than things in the distance. I wonder if this is actually maxed out. I'm just not much of a graphics person. I don't really care that much. I just sort of laterally have good graphics on my games because I have to have a computer that can actually render things correctly. Yeah, graphics, okay. Yeah, not much of any change, if anything changed at all. What if I shoot one of these birds out of the sky? Yeah, they're probably too far away. Yeah, it's one of these fancy, repeating animation birds. There's no way that I could harm them. They're too powerful. Alright, that's enough of that. What do you guys think between the two? Like, there's the Witcher 2 waifu that it wants you to have. There's the redhead. I don't remember their dumb names. And then there's the really fabulous looking one with that dresses in black and white, whatever her name is, that I can't remember. There's her too. So which of those two? Actually, isn't there... There's some other options that I'm not really aware of. There's a blind lady. And, there's some other girl that the context of which I can't remember. There's some random prostitutes. So far that Succubus is the most alluring out of all of them. Although she was not having it. She didn't like me at all. Something about being stained with blood of monsters or something. And that upset her for some reason. Eh, whatever. Needy bitch. Wait, no. Roll map. Okay, got that done. That was mildly entertaining. I guess I can... Yeah, I'll head down in this... Actually, have I cleared that out? I can't remember. No, that's where I found the That's something I got sidetracked from. I found it odd that there's, like, the, different schools of weapons, right? There's, like, wolf and bear and cat and so forth. And for some reason, there's, like, 5 levels of them. Like, there's the basic version, then there's the okay version, then there's, like, a master version and a grand master version and, like, some other one. Like, why do they even bother? Especially whenever you can go directly for the Grand Master version, like I did. Like, I understand that there are level restrictions. I guess that's their logic, though. Like, the levels take so long that you, even though you get the best, that must be really frustrating for most people. Where you, oh, I have 520,000 gold just because I've been cheating. That's the reason why I'm at level 100. There's a lot of things in this game that's what I'm talking about right now, actually. But, that must be really frustrating for people. That they find the master level armor and weapons, but they're just not allowed to use them. What is chasing me? Oh, a harpy. Come here, sweetie. Yep, these harpies are not sexy at all. That is an unacceptable state of non-sexiness. It's not even really human. It's just, it has this weird, like, bird head on it. Really disappointing. Maybe one day I'll be able to design monsters for my own mid-fantasy game. And all of them can be incredibly sexy. And none of them actually want to actually harm you. They just want to capture you and rape you. Because every monster is a female monster. Really, just the Monster Girl Quest game does do that, except it be like a AAA platform. That is my dream. What a good game that would be. Sounds like a heavily modified version of Skyrim that must exist somewhere.
Dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day.
Shut up.
The mist.
I don't fucking care about your stupid, overly dramatic rating. Yeah, I know the Grandmaster wasn't, but the Master version. But even that, I think, has like a level restriction of like 28 or something ridiculously high. But yeah, it must be incredibly... Get off the fucking horse. Got hit twice just because Jarrett takes so damn long. But it must be really frustrating to have access to them, but not being allowed to use them because, oh, you're not a high enough level. You don't know how to wear them yet. Which is fucking stupid. Alright, one guy left. Time to play with this dude. It's amazing how little damage this does. I was trying to see if I could actually charge it to do more damage, but apparently not. Time to end this. Aw, I was going to do a charge move. Accidentally did a perfect parry instead. Oh well. Husband Hunter? Somehow I imagine that doesn't quite sound like the same thing. Ooh, honeycomb. It's amazing the amount of food that this game gives you whenever a food ceases to mean anything later on in the game. Like, once you get past, like, level 10 or something, it seems like food just does not do anything. Because it heals for such a low amount of, Like here, like what am I at right now? 6,926. So I would have to eat and drink a huge amount. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just use it. Makes a gross noise when you use it too. Don't appreciate that. So that's 100. So we're now at 7,000. So I would need to. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. It's good enough. I'm not gonna max it out.
Giddy up.
So just drink like a few gallons of water. Don't worry about water poisoning that doesn't exist. That's totally a myth. No one's ever died from drinking too much water. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And that'll heal you right up. Almost. Oh, side-scroller beat 'em up. Yeah, there's lots of games that are like that. Needs to be a nice 3D AAA title, though.
Move it.
Horse? Oh my god, fucking horse. Look at this dumb horse.
Let's go.
What's this new trophy I have, anyways? Oh, this that dumb dragon. What am I using right now? Trophy, 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 trophy. 5% bonus experience. I don't need that since I'm level 100. Where is that? Now it's... Oh, the menu system of this game is terrible. No, there's potions and shit. No, it's down here, isn't it? On the horse menu. Bonus experience, bonus experience. Chance to dismember. This is what I want. Because it's not related to experience.
Go.
Which I no longer need. What a slap in the face that is. 10% bonus experience. Wait, I'm not going the right way. 10% bonus experience whenever everything in the game gives you like 1 XP for killing it. So 10% of nothing. Why do they even have trophies for that? You're gaining like 1.1 XP. So instead of killing... Oh, okay, here we go. So instead of having to kill 1,000 monsters, you only have to kill, what, 900? I'm trying to scratch... Ghoul! I'm trying to scratch my nose! God's sakes. Fucking spammy-ass enemies in every fucking game I play these days. Look at this big dumb butt. Actually, it looks like its butt is ripped open. Have you noticed that about these ghouls? They have like these big baboon butts that look like... If I can get a good camera angle. Look at his ass. Looks like he farted so hard that he blew his own asshole out. Oh, don't start that shit. Come on. Come on. There you go.
Come on.
Yeah, look at that ass. This had such bad gas that it farted one day and just blew its whole asshole out. Poor ghoul. Poor ghoul. I forgot that I'm over encumbered right now. Which is kind of funny. I'm way down with just a mountain of loot fighting a pack of ghouls. Don't mind me, ghouls. Don't mind the many swords lumbering across my back like I'm a pack mule. Nothing to see here. Alright. I wanted to get that done. I guess... I got in here. I don't know how you're actually supposed to get in here. Welcome back, Dial. Dial, I think I did your Patreon reward today. Or was it yesterday? No, I think you already got it. But I had to get in here by cheating. I just loaded up a cheat table and Z-accessed myself in here. Because I couldn't figure out how you're supposed to actually get through the gates. Because apparently there's some sort of quest that keeps you from going here. Because I wanted to look at this notice board. There is a entrance over here, but it was boarded up for me. So I was not allowed to swim inside of it. So I got irritated with the game and just cheated. I got fucking sick of it. I don't like it whenever games do that. When there's no obvious... Like, you can't get in here until you do this. Like, there was no quest giver, there was nothing. The game was just like, fuck you, you're not allowed in here yet for some reason.
Amazing.
So I just cheated in there, got whatever quest notifications were on that notice board and left. Why they felt the need to hide the notice board inside of that area, I do not know. Incredibly rude of them. Oh, they're trophies that boost gold income, I guess. Well, don't really need that either, considering I'm walking around with 500,000 right now. There's also, apparently on consoles, the way that most people got most of their gold was they used exploits. Like, apparently there was some dwarf that you could kill over and over again. You could kill him, collect all his gold, meditate, and he would revive and automatically die again, and drop even more gold, or something like that. So apparently most people in this game got their gold by using exploits of various means. They don't actually, like getting gold in this game is really difficult, I noticed. Like if you wanted to buy a sword at the early game, everything cost like 200 gold or so. But you only made like 2 or something gold from selling items. So it was mainly just a waste of your time. So that's the reason why I started cheating in gold, because it's one of those other systems where I was just like, this is not fun, I'm not enjoying this component of the game, it's just wasting my time, so why bother? Can you open this door, horse? No, you refuse? Okay. I guess it's just too hard for your dumb little horsey head. Wait, no, I should probably sell all this crap I'm carrying around. Is there a guy? Is there a guy out here? There's a shopkeeper. I need to get up here is where I need to go. This armor. I sincerely doubt... Oh god, this walking shit. This is why mods were invented. Yeah, see, the gate's closed. I can't actually reach up there. Oh, please let me in. I think this is going to be the end of the stream either way. Either I'm going to get up here and sell this shit, or I'm going to get stuck at the gate with no way inside. Over-encumbered with no way of dealing with it.
Boss fucking says to do.
You said it, buddy. Okay, I guess it's it. I was trying to light this little torch, but I guess I'm not allowed to do that either. Concerns your wife with a bloody bear for some good guys. I guess that's supposed to be the quest that allows me to get inside. So, yep. Even though I cheated in here the first time, I guess I'm not gonna bother doing that right now. Oh well, I guess that's it. Because I'm not gonna spend the rest of the stream hunting down a way to sell off all these weapons I'm carrying around. So goodbye, Witcher-san. I've been streaming for 3 hours almost anyways. I need to make that game though. I need to make that sexy monster woman game. Ugh. Be just like Monster Girl Quest, except that not every single goddamn enemy is going to... What is with that game in Vor? Like, it's obsessed with Vor for some reason. I don't know why. It's fucking shitty. Like, who considers Vor a primary fetish? Apparently the people that make that thing. Anyways, you guys go on and get out of here. I wonder if there's anyone streaming right now. Because I don't want to overdo it. I have this bad habit of saying, I will stream today, and then I end up streaming way too much. Ended up killing myself. Yeah, looks like Spy still going. So I'll send you guys over the Spy to bother him, I suppose. I'll go ahead and type that in. Host a German Spy. There we go. Alright, you guys. I'm sure that I'm probably 2 minutes behind for some of you, so this is going to be very surprising. But, so long for now. I'll try the stream more in the future. Drop frames have actually been pretty good. It just apparently for the first hour is really shitty. So, farewell. Time to go masturbate to harpies that I draw.